Can you see that walkway, the bridge that is there, and the design that has been done on that design? What grabs our attention is more than the walkway, the design of it, right? So design in life becomes so important, and that's the reason this video is really important in terms of the School of Design doing something very unique. And we have Naveen here. Please do come in. So I should be calling you assistant professor, professor.
I'm assistant professor.
So fantastic. So Naveen meets Naveen. So finally we meet. But Naveen, just tell us what's happening, and we have a special person from CKP as well, Chitrakala Parishad. But how different is the kids doing this rather than the practicals? I saw a lot of works that's happening. What actually is happening in the class?
Right. Actually, he's a subject expert.
Okay.
He's been doing this for 30 years, 3 decades of time.
Okay.
He's very well known in his field for serigraphy,
Okay.
a unique technique.
What is the technique again?
It's called serigraphy.
Serigraphy. Okay. Okay.
Screen printing. done on
Just for the audio sake, we can just have your mask down.
Yeah.
You know, if it's yeah. So can we just get that the art again, please?
It's called serigraphy.
Okay.
It's a similar technique to screen printing. Only thing is, this is done in a silk screen. So they call it as a silk screen. Also, it's basically from China, and then this person is very well known in that. He has done so much of experiments. He's been working on serigraphy for 30 years now, 3 decades of time. He's been teaching a lot of students from that time.
So we pick up only the good items from China.
Yes. We do that.
Actually, so we are very keen on picking up the good things anywhere in the world, but particularly when that country's name is there, of course, only the good ones.
Yes, only the good ones. So students are basically looking at 2 things. One is perspective, and today they are working on golden ratio. So if you look at any design, if you look at your apps, what you've been downloading, everything has been fit into that. Something called golden ratio. We look at something and then we say this is fantastic. But the fact is, we don't know what makes it to look fantastic, aesthetically amazing. So this particular workshop is focused on that. Like when you design, how do you bring in aesthetics? How do you bring in proportion to it? So we have expert in that particular subject. So he's been teaching on golden ratio. When you design something, how do you put your designs into a golden ratio?
No, this is really nice, and serigraphy into golden ratio. So that becomes a very good collaboration of say something which is there on your head and tech together.
Yes.
I think this is a very rare subject sort of a thing that's been taught.
Yes, it is very rare because golden ratio is a subject which a lot of people are not so much stronger teaching that, but we have an expert. We are lucky that we have got him.
Naveen, just tell us how in rarity and how in reality this helps our students to be kind of different from the other courses that happens in many other courses.
Definitely, I mean, like there are some colleges when they teach, they say that okay, this is how the design is looking good, but they don't specifically say why is it looking good. So we are going into the core of it. We are starting from the scratch, telling them how the things are happening, or when it is happening, why is it happening, how is it happening. So something called why, how, when, that is what we are concentrating on. So our students are more sensitive towards what they are doing. We are trying to make them more sensitized to the nature, to look around, to the design.
Fantastic. So you're talking about the person from Chitrakala Parishad,
Yes.
right? Mr. Jagdish is with us, and he's gotten some 30 years of experience.
Yes, in 30 years of experience in teaching and in printmaking.
Fantastic. And how did we approach him? So let's just get us the approach angle to it. How did we even convince him to come up and do the guest lecturing for us? What was that process all about?
Presidency University.
One name. Fantastic. Very well said. And we have Mr. Jagdish here, so that Namaskara Jagdish sir, ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ?
Namaskara, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ sir. It's so
Super.
nice to see Presidency University, such a beautiful place for the budding design enthusiastic. I love coming here. Within a couple of days, I able to see so much attachment with the students. That's amazing. They come with a lot of expectation, hopes, confidence. My suggestion to the faculty and the university management is they can give more possible of lab facilities that makes a big difference in their career.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಸೆರಿಗ್ರಫಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಅನುಭವದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಚಿತ್ರಕಲಾ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಕಲಾವಿದರನ್ನ ಹಾಗೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ನೀಡಿದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಷತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಮಗೂ ತುಂಬ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿ ಕೆ ಪಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಸಿ ಕೆ ಪಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಟೀನಿನ ಶಾವಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಜಾನಿಷ್ಟ.
That's fine.
ಸೊ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸಿ ಕೆ ಪಿ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಬೀನ್ ದೇರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್?
More than 3 decades.
30 years.
Yeah, 30 years. Presently I'm heading assistant professor in Department of Applied Art. So we have our extended campus in Kengeri, and I'm sure like if the current students of Foundation of Presidency School of Design, if they visit, that will help them a lot in their career direction.
Sir, and also just take us through what is serigraphy like? What actually is that idea? Because we were talking to Naveen also there, and I was also very specifically insisting that bari ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿಷಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಚೈನಾದ ತಗೋತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. So what is the history of this art coming into?
Serigraphy is basically it's one of the beautiful printmaking technique. Advantage is every edition of print you take on beautiful surface of paper, board and all are masters. That is the hallmark of serigraphy. Okay.
ಸರ್, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್? ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ನೋ ಹೌ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟೆಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್, obviously to get a job and make money.
See, currently the students here, we able to see that they are wearing their t-shirts, right? With the branding of their logo, typography, and kind of a pattern, elements flow across on the t-shirt. So further, what is the thought process in design? How they can bring those design on multiple ways and also on a mass production if they want. This is the serigraphy, is also called as a screen printing. That is the only solution they have it.
Fantastic. So you are teaching them from the base of how the design happens. Sir, on a lighter note, ಒಂಚೂರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಸ್ಯ ಇದರಿಂದ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮನೋಭಾವದಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೀಸೆ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. No, just,
So see, thing is, that is a design. I want to create a mark at Presidency University. Within a couple of days, I want to create. That is my whole concept here.
Really, we are more happy and we are more nice to have you because having so much experience, I only feel nice that you are sharing it with us and it is so invaluable. ಹುಡುಗರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅವರ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದೇ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಇಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗರು ಯಾವ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು?
Of course, they are very new to the design school. Probably they are so fresh. You know the past experience of pandemic that doesn't work on online. So I prefer offline. When I contacted the Sandeep sir, faculty of School of Design, I preferably if there is offline, then I'll come. Online, no. I said no. So then I'll speak to the management and through HOD. I'm so grateful for giving me an opportunity. That is one thing. When coming to the student section, yesterday we had a perspective drawing. That is the power of observation, the balance, the proportion. These are the basic fundamentals they should learn before getting into their electronic device or applications. And today they are working on a Gödel ratio. Okay, so
how is this ratio getting the design into reality?
So thing is, I can refer some famous this one person, artist, that is Fibonacci sequence. Still that ratios are maintained. Even in nature, even in a human parts, body, we have a Fibonacci sequence. So I want to bring that essence in the classroom as a best practice.
Fantastic. And also, lovely. I'll be even talking to the students also about their experience, and it's going to be really nice that it's going on our channel as well. And you as a person, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅನುಭವ ಇದೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ವರ್ಷಗಳು ನೀವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ. But as a design creator, tell me your unerasable design in your mind, apart from Mona Lisa and Picasso's drawings or paintings, apart from, and even Ravi Verma, ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದವರು. So apart from all those, just tell me something which is unerased in your mind even now, whatever it can be.
See, like I can say that I follow Daniel Libeskind. He is a Polish and American architect, and moreover, he is famous for abstract forms. So that I really love it, and I follow him. Recently, I saw his video R21. That's amazing for me. The title is Daniel Libeskind, Minimalist and Optimism, and as well as the emotions in architecture. See, always there is a beautiful connection between the art form. Either it is a architect, doesn't matter. Is it something else on a dance form? So many ways are there. So and I take as a reference all these artists, and also even I heard about the Albert Dürer, yeah, German printmaker, specialized in woodcut. So he is just all is mechanical way of doing things.
And just talking about a little bit of mechanics here and talking about modernization of stuffs, because you heard the T-shirt example was a fantastic example. Similarly, does our serigraphy design also allow some automobile engineers to create new designs in automobiles? Will that be also possible?
Yes, there are possibilities are there, but in automobile design that is a different material science exploration. But design ideology matters there. But when it comes here for t-shirts and exploration, presently they are working on design elements, bringing the fundamentals and the principle back to their practice. So I want them to execute it on t-shirts in a simple way, using textilings. See, again the textile now, it is in a forward direction. So a lot of inks are available. So I suggest the Department of School Design to have a lab, especially the serigraphy lab, so that they learn right from the foundation to their graduation level. They explore all this design, execution, adaptability, adaptation, in fact.
Superb. So I'll be even talking to Mr. Ashok Gitagi, sir, the HOD of School of Design. We will also be going around and talking to a few students across also, and making sure their experience can be, getting to know how this class has helped them across. So that'll be more important, right? So hi, what's your name?
Rudranath.
Oh, fantastic! Like the name itself sounds really nice. Tell that again.
Rudranath.
What does that mean?
It's basically the name of Shiva.
Oh, Rudranath.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. So tell me, how was Jagdish sir's class? And from 2-3 days, you've been, getting into all the modes of different learning techniques of serigraphy. How has it been?
It's actually really fantastic. First, I thought he's a bit rough, to be frank, but he's actually really friendly and interactive. So we can ask any questions to
You would have got deceived by his mustache.
Maybe true. Yeah, but he's actually really friendly, and we can ask any questions to him, and he'll answer good. Yeah, it's a good class. It's an awesome class.
Fantastic. And t-shirt designing. Will we be seeing some kind of designs from you, from your friends? Will it be getting into some practicalness of what you've actually studied?
Of course. Today we have studied golden ratio.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually really helpful.
Right.
And yesterday we studied perspective drawing.
Correct.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like we could go out and sketch the premises of college. It was really cool class.
Oh, that's fantastic. So definitely offline than online.
Yes, sure, offline.
Any day. And we must tell you that all our students at Presidency University are vaccinated. Okay, there's no problem at all, and we are surely but definitely limping back to normalcy. Thank you, Rudranath. Let your Rudra Tandav be on the papers.
Sure.
Thank you, buddy. Nice talking to you.